So how did you two meet?
We met in Thailand.
We met in this faraway mystical land.
No, we met in Luxembourg.
Where she wasn't doing anything, but just sitting around. She was supposed to be working, but she didn't do anything. And I wanted some food, and she didn't want to give me any food. I asked her immediately. I saw her, I liked her, and I said, let's go out. That's sort of what a wise butt I was. So I said, let's go out. She said no. She had to go ask her friends. Should I go out with him? She agreed to go out with me, but then later I found out she kept asking people, did you see him? Should I go out with him? What do you think? Should I, didn't you? How many times you asked?
Yes.
You ask everybody in the world.
I say, you're too young. I never want to see him. I say, he's too young to get married.
First question was, how old are you? Her to me.
You're 19
And I said,
years
I'm 19,
old.
and she said, oh, and I said, whoa, lady, how old are you? And she said,
I'm 22.
And I said, you're not 23, you're as young as me, you're just a punk like I am. She was, trying to act like she knew everything. I knew then, immediately. She said, goodbye, come back in 3 days. I'll talk to enough friends and figure out whether I'll go out with you or not. 3 days later, I came back. She still wasn't too sure about going out with me. But I was sure. I was sure the very first day. I told friends, I said, I'm going to marry that chick. And they were like, you're nuts. And I said, no, that's it. That's the one. I know, it's over. And they were like, man, because Thailand was Babeland. I mean, there were women dropping off the trees.
So he go back to America, and a year later, he keep lying me letter, and a year later, he come back, and he asked me to marry him
Again.
to Thailand again. So I said, okay, come see my sister. My sister said, no, you're not marry him, so I tell him, said, go back. I can't marry you. So he go back.
I went home heartbroken, and my mother, who I never talked to, said, do you really want that woman? And I said, yeah. And she said, I can get her here. And I said, what are you talking about? You're absolutely crazy. And she said, I know about love. I can get her here. I'll write her a letter, and she'll come here. And I said, you're the craziest person ever. She always was crazy. And she said, if you want her, just tell me, and I'll take care of it. And I said, sure, give it a shot. And the next thing I knew, she was on a plane coming here. And my mother said the day before she landed, if she's coming to America, don't think you guys are just going to rock and roll and have a good time. You're getting married the day after she lands. And I said, that's not happening. And Ann said, that's not going to happen. And we were not very happy about it, either one of us. So finally we said, okay, we'll try it for 6 months, just because Mom's such a...
If not work,
We'll do it for 6 months, and if it doesn't, if we don't like it, it's over. And 6 months we didn't like it at all, and grew to hate each other more every day, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I hated him. Oh, God, I hated him.
Oh, God, she hated me.
I want to go home. I cry.
Are we done?
Yes, we are happy.
We're very, very
Really happy together. How many years we married?
God, who wants to count? It's been bad.
64.
I'm not 64 years old. 1964. It's been
1964.
48 years
Okay.
of joy. I used to have to lock her in a closet to keep her, otherwise she would have left me. True. All the time she was, I'm leaving, and she'd go into a closet to get her clothes, and I'd lock the door. And I'd wait for an hour or two, and I'd go, are you still mad? Yeah, and I'd say, okay, keep staying in the closet. As soon as you say you're not leaving, you can get out. Just let me know whenever you get tired of it.
That's it.
The end.
You have to have a good closet.